Welcome to another episode of the series Removing the Stone. If you have been watching this series, I believe that it has been a wonderful journey so far for you. And as we are in the 21 days fasting of Daniel and seek to invest in our spiritual life with God, it's very important for us to know what could be a stone that can weigh us down from receiving the Holy Spirit. We believe that this series will help each one of you to recognize what stone has perhaps been impeding you to receiving the Holy Spirit. And I would like to invite those of you who didn't watch the other episode to click the link below and watch them. And today, a stone that I would like to talk to you about is a stone called Malice. I already had a fair idea of what it means, but I decided to search for the definition of the word, and the definition is the inclination to do evil human nature, to cause suffering on another because of their ability to deceive. Wow, see how bad it is? Malice is normally seen as a feeling, but it's actually more than just a feeling. It is an emotion that causes a person to take evil actions. We see this in the book of Daniel chapter 6, where the governors who Daniel worked with wanted his position. And I believe you are all familiar with this story. We see that their malice caused them to deceive the king, to make a law that would later force the king to throw Daniel into a lion den. Remember, one of the definitions of malice was to someone to cause suffering on another because of their ability to deceive. Was this not what the governors were doing? And what is even more ironic is that they were governors, men who were supposed to be given example to others. But because of their malicious desire to destroy Daniel, the devil found space to use them, and motivated by the malice inside of their heart, they deceived the king. Normally, we don't relate with malice because we know that if we conclude that we are malicious, it will hurt us. We like to think that we are doing well, what is right, because after all, everyone wants to be the hero of their own story. And we do this because majority of people do not like to recognize that they may have inside of them fruits of malice, such as the habit of lying, deceiving, create fake stories about people, and even unrightfully take what does not belong to them. This is why it is hard for them to see that they have been causing suffering upon others. Every time that we do evil towards someone, we are being malicious. It means we allow evil to abide in us, because malice is an emotion that will always cause an action. And malice enters to the eyes of a person who has a bad eyes. She always thinks that everyone around her is planning to do evil against her. She sees the worst in others. She may even be a deceiver. An example of it can be through her self-benefiting friendship. This type of friendship that a person engages herself in is only for her own benefit, which means she only seeks to be benefit from others and not for others to be benefit from her company. We can conclude that this type of person, she is not a life-giving spirit, because she only seeks and never gives. Malice is a sin that kills a person little by little. As long as a person does not remove all forms of malice from inside of her, she will never be able to receive his spirit, and she will never be moved forward. But why, you may ask? And I will answer you with another question. Is it possible for a malicious person to receive the Holy Spirit? No, it's not possible. Even though this person is doing the 21 days fasting of Daniel, and because of it, she stopped watching TV, listening music, but if she having a malicious heart, it will never work. This is why some people do fastings after fastings, chain of prayers after chain of prayers, but they don't receive the Holy Spirit and they getting frustrated with themselves. The same, it's a person who says that they have the Holy Spirit, but they carry malice inside of them. This person is slowly losing their salvation. Remember, malice, it's a sin that kills little by little. And the spiritual life of this person, unfortunately, it's like an hourglass that is slowly moving toward to the end. Malice has been one of the biggest challenges in the life of many people because normally they see everything with malice. They look at their pastor with malice. They see offerings with malice. They see even their sisters or family members with malice. There is a verse in the Bible that speaks concerning about this. Let us have a look. It is in Luke chapter 11, verse 34. The lamp of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is good, your whole body is full of light. But when your eye is bad, your body is full of darkness. There is a simple way for us to be able to evaluate if we have light or darkness inside of us. When you look to others, what do you see first? Their mistakes or their virtues? What do you see first in others will easily let you know what is inside of you. So you should take a moment to examine yourself. When a person has light inside of them, it means that she does not have malice. This light is evident because all that she seeks for others is to build them up and save their souls, because she is a life-giving spirit. But when a person is full of darkness, it means she carries malice. All that she desires is the downfall of others. We should be careful with our eyes, because as we usually hear, the eyes are the windows of the soul. Whatever your eyes choose to see, it will go directly to your soul. So, let us today choose to see what is right and build up in one another. Today, choose to remove whatever stone has perhaps been impeding you from receiving the Holy Spirit. Do not allow these 21 days pass and you remain the same. We know that this purpose is already ending this coming Sunday. But if you today take a decision to remove the stone that is still inside of you, then you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit. Well, now we are finished up our episode. But be sure, if you are taking the right steps to remove the stones, I believe that this fast of Daniel will be your fast of Daniel. God bless you all. Bye-bye.